Penny Sagar, I'm really glad you asked that question. It is actually a personal preference question, right? So each time is totally different for every person. What I suggest that people do is that they save for 2 weeks, because to look at the whole aspect of it could be daunting. And literally, when I look at a huge project, I literally just look at it going, oh my gosh, no. So what I end up doing is taking things and chopping them into small bits and bites. My father always used to say, how do you eat an elephant, honey? And I'd be like, I don't want to eat an elephant. And he'd be like, one bite at a time. This is where I'm going to tell you Dad is right. So instead of going for, oh, I should plan for one entire year, just look at your budget and say, you know what, I'm going to plan for 2 weeks right now. And when you go to the grocery store, if you go to the grocery store once a week, just plan for another week. And when you buy something, if it's a non-perishable item, buy 2 or buy twice as much as you would normally buy. So your budget is going to be twice as much as you would normally buy. Next time you go to the grocery store, don't use the stuff that's on the shelf right now that you already purchased. Go and buy twice as much more as you would normally have bought if you went to the grocery store and didn't have the stuff on your shelf. Pretty soon you will find that you are comfortable and you're feeling a little bit more secure because you have enough if something was to happen. Like, say, an earthquake, which I have been through, a massive earthquake, and I had enough food to get me to the next place in my life where I needed to set up. And what about a job loss? Or a death in the family, and you have absolutely no way to go to the stores at the moment. Or this is a common one for me. We have a few roads into our location, and when those roads are out, there's no going in or out. Yeah. Or what about the one we've all recently been through in 2020? Who fared better during those times? So basically, how long you prepare is totally up to you. I recommend starting with 2 weeks and then working your way up to 1 month and then working your way up to 3 months and then working your way up to 6 months and then stopping wherever you feel comfortable. Or how full your house is. Like, what's under that little side table there? Or if you've literally pushed the dust bunnies out from underneath the bed. I mean, you know, we all have our limits. And we all have our personal comfort zone. Don't let anybody tell you you're crazy because your personal comfort zone is such and such months. It's your personal comfort zone. And I recommend you just start small and do what I do. I shop the sales, I look for good prices, and I keep my eye out. And I drink lots of coffee because I have to be patient. Thanks for asking that question.